persons in the world. The bronze to Henry Wiehagen, the police chief of North Braddock, Pennsylvania. Sean Hicks of that city has sued, saying Chief Wiehagen's officers tasered him. They say that, responding to a silent alarm, they found him in a prone position in a couch in his home in the middle of the night. They couldn't tell if he was armed or not, and that he did not respond to their, quote, reasonable commands. So they tasered him. Mr. Hicks says that's because it was his house, he was on his couch, and he was asleep. He says that he then told them all that, so they tasered him again and took him to the police station, even though he told them he'd been burned by the tasering and needed a doctor. The police chief, Mr. Wiehagen, enters into this thusly, saying, quote, our police didn't just go to the scene and tase somebody, adding, tasers are the best thing going. I'd rather get hit with a taser than a .40 caliber. What, are you volunteering? The runner-up, Billow, now whining he deserves an apology because David Letterman pointed out that, quote, he doesn't really care about telling the truth. Asking a guest, pleading with a guest, begging a guest, quote, all right, Bernie. Now does Letterman owe it to his audience, too, when he sides with a guy like Edwards and calls me a liar, and I don't know what I'm talking about and all that? So does Letterman owe it to his audience to come on the next night and say, gee, you know, I was really unfair to Bill O'Reilly? Does he owe it? No. You're a craphead. If you wanted fair treatment, you should have been fair to other people at some point in your life. You want fair now? Repent! But our winner, Bret Baier of Fixed News, documentary on the president, George W. Bush, fighting to the finish. It's a pander job. Okay, big whoop, we're used to it. But get this part. Mr. Baier says of his discussions with the President Bush, quote, we talked a lot about President Lincoln. And there's going to be a lot of people out there who watch this hour and say, is he trying to equate himself with Lincoln? I tell you what, he thinks about Lincoln and the tough times that he had during the Civil War. 600,000 dead. The country essentially hated him when he was leaving office. Bret, you do realize that Abraham Lincoln didn't exactly leave office. He was reelected even in the middle of the Civil War, even with the horrifying number of dead. And then after he won the Civil War, he got shot. I mean, it was in all the papers when he was leaving office. I'm just assuming this was Bret Baier's mistake, not the president's. If it was the president's, then we all need to move. Bret Baier, Fox Noise, today's worst person in the world. Leave office.